So earlier today, I dropped a lot of product training videos in the comments of the IPA post for the week, the IPA Bible post that I made with the posting calendar. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out because it has all kinds of great information in it. And it's our reference post for the week for working our business. And it's kind of how we're going to base our power hours off of. So today we're going to do the high five. And if you haven't yet watched your training today, we're just going to start off with a really quick training because it's only 2.5 minutes. And the reason why I wanted to is because it's about the Vital Biome. And the Vital Biome is one of the products that we're going to highlight for our event on Thursday. And it's also something that is on the posting calendar to share about in your stories tomorrow. And so we are going to start that right now.
Hi there, my name is Jill Warness. I am a certified health coach and an independent Plexus ambassador. And I am super excited to talk to you today about our latest product, Vital Biome. If you know me, I am the gut health coach. Everything in my functional medicine practice was specifically targeted at addressing proper gut health. And here's why it is so imperative. 70% of our immunity begins in our gut. 90% of our serotonin, that feel-good chemical, is created in the gut, along with melatonin that helps us sleep and dopamine, another key neurotransmitter. So it's really imperative that we take care of this delicate ecosystem in our gut so that we have enough good guys in there so that the bad guys don't run rampant and wreak havoc. When we have enough good, healthy gut bacteria, a stronger immune system, better mood, and Plexus really is the health and happiness company. I am so excited that so many of our products are beginning to target gut health because it truly is everything. The gut is the second brain. There is such a connection between the brain and the gut. So some benefits that you may experience with Vital Biome is you can see it will help with relaxation. It can help suppress feelings of anxiety. It will help enhance your mood. It can also help keep stress hormones. And so many folks are walking around in America with dysbiosis of the gut because of the standard American diet, processed foods, stress, healthy bacteria tends to be chopped away, and that can lead to dysbiosis of the gut. So symptoms of that could be bloating, digestive issues, mood issues, anxiety, all of those uncomfortable tummy issues that are keeping people slaves to the potty. Well, Vital Biome has 8 strains of healthy, good bacteria to repopulate the gut on a daily basis. And those strains have had clinical trials and have shown that they enhance health and happiness. So I'm so excited about this new product. For this review, Plexus was kind enough to send me a free bottle of Vital Biome, and it's pretty much empty because my entire family is on it. And I'm so excited for you to get your hands on this product. It's a game changer for sure. Bye-bye.
Okay, so one sec. That was so good. It's if you feel like, well, even if you don't feel like it, but it's just really good to be learning more about the products consistently, because there's always cool things to learn about it. And I've watched that video multiple times, but it's just like so good to listen to. It reminds you about things about it. So next up, what we're going to do is we are going to take 5 minutes and we are going to prep or think about our post and our stories for tomorrow. You have the posting calendar. I'll put it in the team chat to refresh everyone's memory of just ideas if you need an idea of what to post. We're going to do that. And then we're also going to wish happy birthday. Actually, let me back up. right now, we're gonna take 5 minutes and we're going to wish a happy birthday to anyone on Facebook who has birthdays today. And then we're also going to intentionally engage on posts and stories of non-Plexus friends. So commenting on their posts, not just liking, 4 words or more, and then going to stories and watching some stories and like replying to the stories, because then it goes into their messenger. We'll prep the post for tomorrow in a little bit. So strike that. We're going to do intentional commenting and happy birthdays for 5 minutes. If you have questions, let me know. Okay, so next up, we are going to prep our post for tomorrow. And then, so just take 5 minutes, and actually we might just do 3 minutes and kind of think about like what picture you're going to use for tomorrow, or if you're not posting like a Plexus post on your timeline, like what are you going to post in your stories? Or maybe if you need to like make a slide for it. So we're just going to spend 3 minutes on social media content for tomorrow. It's super easy to do like a stories of a testimonial. Well, first of all, forgot to remind you all, we have all those video clips in our Diamond Bound chat of each person on our team who made, they struggle with mood issues or anxiety. They made 15-second clips. And so we can share those in our stories. So that's a great tool. You can tag them in it. If you have a picture with them in it, like from convention or something, then you could share that in your stories. They can see like you actually like know this person. And that makes it more personable. You can hop on like in between your slides, like your video of you just chatting and saying like, oh my goodness, like how exciting is that when you focus on gut health and balancing your blood sugar, how much that can affect your mood in such positive ways. My friend Tiffany is the sweetest. I actually got to meet her for the first time in person at convention. And I just love her story. And so like things like that, just to make it more personable instead of just like throwing up the stories. And so those are some stories ideas. Another stories idea is just to screenshot a testimonial from the stories and supplements page, grab the picture, throw it in to if it's a before and after, you can throw it up first and then do like an arrow and say, check this out, or oh my goodness, look at my friend Sarah's story. And then they tap and then it takes them to like the screenshot of her story. And then sometimes I'll throw a poll on there like I did today or last night. Was it last night? I don't remember. They all kind of blended together last night and today, but I did Sarah Marble's story and I just did 3 parts. So it was like her picture, you tap, it's her story, you tap, and then it's the same slide, but I put a poll over it that said, send me more information or send me the video on triplex, because she specifically mentioned triplex in her story and I circled it so you could see to bring attention to it. So those are a few stories ideas, but we're going to do this for a couple minutes and then we'll move on to messaging. Okay, so now the rest of the time we're going to spend messaging. We are going to spend 3 minutes and follow up. I'm going to put a message. So all of the message scripts that I'm going to share in tonight or this week, they're all, any of them that are shared throughout these calls, they're all going to be in the post. There's the IPA post on the team page is pinned to the top with the posting calendar. They're all in the comments of there. But the first, so I have just a message idea. Again, like make it sound like you. If you don't use these type of emojis, just use a different emoji, or don't use emojis if you don't use emojis. Or maybe you want to voice text it instead of typing it out. But this is a follow-up idea for somebody who, like, you would have, this is specifically for someone that you've literally done all the things and they said they were interested, but you don't know like where they're at anymore because they don't respond maybe, or it's been a while since they responded. This is a good follow-up for that. Or you could take out, I mean, you could tweak it if you haven't hit all of those things as far as like the samples, the invite, and all that, but it's specifically for that. So that's an idea, and I'll put another follow-up idea in the comments of the chat.
Hey, Joanna.
Yeah.
Is there a graphic for the event on Thursday night?
There's like a cover photo, but I don't have like, actually, that's a good idea though. I will make one probably with the pictures of each person sharing their story. Is that what you mean? Or like,
yes, I just wanted to put something in my stories to invite people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put one in. I'll put the one that I have, and then I'll make another one tonight. But I have this one right here. And I just put it in the chat.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did some follow-ups. Does anyone have any questions so far about anything? I know it's like super fast paced, but it's amazing what you can get done in such a short amount of time. Okay, no questions? So the next message I have is for a current ambassador who's happy with their products and their subscription is on, but they don't necessarily work the business or might not know of like be in the loop as far as like new products. Because we want everyone to try the new Hydrate. Like literally everyone needs that. And so this is a message that I just sent in the Diamond Bound chat for that specific group of people to encourage that to, first of all, to let them know there's free shipping. Most people will up their order if they know it's free shipping. I do. I hate paying shipping. It's like wasting money when you can invest that money into part of a product that you wanted anyway. So letting them know there's free shipping and then letting them know about the Hydrate. And so for someone who has like 105 PV, if they bump up to the Hydrate, they're gonna have the 130 PV and the Hydrate, which gives them the free shipping. This can kind of just like start the conversation. And so you want to make sure that you help them if they want to take advantage of the free shipping. Make sure you help them with getting their subscription to the qualifying subscription so they do get the free shipping, because it has to be 130 PV, it has to have Hydrate in it, and they have to choose economy shipping for it to, and so when then when it automatically ships out, it will deduct the shipping on it. A good tip really quick is any of the stories that you post that for the event this week, or like anything to do with like the mood, anxiety, the event, if they are like multiple part of the story, so if it's like 3 slides or more, see who watched it all the way through, who watched the first slide and who also watched the last slide, and write their names down. Or you can screenshot it before it disappears and then go to your screenshots and write it, figure out like who watched the first and who watched the last. And then you can use that list to send out invites to the event on Wednesday and Thursday when we invite a ton. So anyway, just a tip. Also, another good tip really quick. If you ever have questions about stories, because that can be something that can be a learning curve, figuring out how to use it. YouTube is like the best resource to learn anything, pretty much. Like I go to YouTube all the time. So if you're like, how do I post in my stories? You could go to YouTube and be like, how to post in stories. And you can find a training video on it, or how to see the views in my stories to see who viewed it. And you can just find training videos for all of that. Okay, lastly for tonight, we are going to, I just sent a message in the chat, and this is for anyone who just signed up. Well, they don't have to have just signed up. Actually, it can be for anyone they're currently taking their products. But maybe you haven't talked to them about the business yet, which you should be at least asking every single time you sign someone up to share, either with grabbing their accountability partner or somehow, some way, like you're going to ask every person. If you're not, you're missing out. But if you haven't asked, or maybe you didn't tell them specific numbers, or you don't remember, or this is just a great message, and you could even tweak it a little bit if you talked a little bit about it, but not all the way about it, to send to everybody who is happily taking their products or they just started. And if it's someone who's not in their first 30 days, just change the amount. It's not 400 if it's not in their first 30 days. It is, if they've never gone silver and it's not in their first 30 days, it's 300. If they have gone silver, which if they've gone silver, they already know about it, so this wouldn't apply. So this is for anyone who hasn't gone silver. So if it's not in their first 30 days, it's $300 with all the bonuses and everything. And then if it's in their first 30 days, then it's $400. And so that's just a good, just let people know. You never know. Like maybe they told you no last month, but maybe their car broke down this month and they really need $400, because we know that happens. Like things happen out of the blue all the time because that's life. And we never know if we're going to need extra cash for things. So just be bold. Let people know, because we know how much the opportunity is such a gift. That didn't really make sense. We know how much of a gift this opportunity is, and just how much it can change our lives, right along with the health benefits. And so just being bold about it. We're gonna do that for a couple minutes and then we'll close. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end this call. So we pretty much hit on all of the things except for we didn't get any new reach outs in. We just did like the customer care would be the current happy ambassadors and helping them with the hydrate. Like those would be like customer care type messages. And then the follow up for potentials we did the training. We did social media. So the last thing would be to reach out to new people about Plexus, but we will be doing that this week. Or you can do that tonight before you go to bed if you like to do it every single day, or if you like to just bulk up and do all your new reach outs in one day, that's totally fine too. So you'll have a chance to do that this week. We'll be doing a lot of invites. And so that keeping track of who's viewing your stories will really help you to have an idea of like who you can reach out to. But then of course, like if you have your list, hopefully of people that is just on your running list that you haven't reached out to everyone yet, we can work off of that as well. And then, yeah, that's it. Any questions? So we will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning for our morning rounds. And then again, tomorrow night, Katie Chigarelli will be leading the calls tomorrow, but I will be on there. So, okay, you all, thanks so much for hopping on. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you later.